Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. So today I am going to discuss the website of a social marketing or a social mobilization program which is close to my heart, and that is Association of Young Environmental Journalists. So the focus of the social mobilization or social marketing program is to really empower youth through environmental journalism. So the Association of Young Environmental Journalists uses the acronym AYEDGE. That's why the title for our discussion for this afternoon is Empowering Youth Through Environmental Journalism, or the AYEDGE journey. So the question now is, who is AYEDGE? So AYEDGE is a youth-led environmental nonprofit organization. So it was founded by Kuya Val Emil Bastille from CDO, but this program originally started in Dumaguete. So the goal here is that Kuya Val was very fond of reading news stories or news articles online or even in the traditional newspaper. However, none of these stories, or maybe a few of the stories, are actually talking about environmental stories. So with that, he decided, or he came up with the idea that maybe it's time for us to bring the stories about environmental struggles, triumphs, and challenges much more that Filipinos are also showcasing resiliency in protecting the environment around them. So that is where Ayej started. So again, it was founded in 2017 in Dumaguete, Philippines, and officially registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So today, it has the AYEDGE as the mother organization, and then it also has AYEDGE Dumaguete chapter, and then AYEDGE Cagayan de Oro chapter. So which I was the first chapter president of the AYEDGE Cagayan de Oro city before. So AYEDGE is also a member of the United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network Youth. So, needless to say, here is the mission of AYES. So, it is to enable communities to be ecologically literate and proactive towards a more livable planet. So, the vision is to be the primary source of positive stories about solutions developed by individuals, communities, governments, and businesses moving away from pessimism towards progressive attention. So, here we can say that this kind of social mobilization or social marketing program really utilizes participatory communication. So it is not just the solution is not just coming from one sector, but it means that it is coming from all the sectors, including the grassroots or the communities, the governments, and as well as the businesses. Because sometimes our media um, entities are being run by businesses or business owners. That's why they're also important on the conservation of environmental protection. So the core values of a YEDS is grounded on stewardship, positive impact, integrity, and innovation and collaboration. So it's very specific that we need to be stewards of environmental protection by bringing positive impact to the environment with integrity, and we should always innovate and collaborate to develop more environmental stories because by just sharing our stories, we become environmental stewards. After all, stories are great tools for us to mobilize people. So, furthermore, here are the key programs and initiatives that IELTS has been doing since 2007. So the first one is the Camp SAWI, or Students Environmental Writing Initiative. So this was a flagship project aimed at building the capacity of young writers in environmental journalism through specialized media training modules. So again, for us to be able to develop more stories, we should start with our youth or the young people. By doing that, we encourage them to share more stories. And because they are young, of course, they are wild and energetic, and they have this enthusiasm in sharing stories about the things that they observed around them. So that's Camp Suwi. The second one is what we call the Usapang Kalikasan, which I was a part of this program before, which actually became a turning point for me as well to become a part of the AYEDGE as a member and as a leader before as well. So the Usapang Kalikasan was an intimate gathering that brings together young advocates, industry leaders, climate experts, and environmental movers to exchange innovative ideas and knowledge on green issues because AYEDGE focuses on participatory communication that the communities, the governments, the individuals, the business owners should be gathering together in an intimate gathering or a collaboration towards sharing stories and knowledge and innovations towards green solutions. So that's what Usapang Kalikasan is. It embodies the vision, mission, and the core values of the AYEDGE. Aside from that, um, the Kamsiwi and the Usapang Kalikasan happened somewhere before pandemic. However, after the pandemic, Yaj then started another endeavor. That is what we call the Green Beat Caravan. So it was launched in December 2024, and this program aims to increase coverage of climate challenge affecting vulnerable communities in the Philippines. So it targets six climate vulnerable cities: Naga City, um, Malolos, Bulacan, Cebu City, Baybay City in Leyte, Cagayan de Oro City, and Zamboanga City. So it was supported by the government of Canada through the Canada Fund for Local Initiatives and in partnership with Xavier University, Ateneo de Cagayan, Cagayan's Development Communication Department, which I was also a proud alum of. I mean, I graduated from the department as well. So the roots are given, let's say, or my alma mater is given. And then the Green Beat Caravan um, has components including the Bleeds Workshop, Environmental Journalism Hubs, and a close-out conference which would happen in October 2025. So this is still an ongoing project or initiative by the Association of Young Environmental Journalists. So here are some of the pictures of the recently concluded Green Deep Caravan um, at Cagayan de Oro City, partnered with Xavier University at the Cagayan. So it's very easy to say, or it's very evident that the IEDGE is really doing its job as a social mobilization or marketing program, as it brings people to produce stories coming from different backgrounds. So again, the social marketing and mobilization activities of IEDGE focuses on three things or three approaches: building capacity, increasing conversation, and creating content. Building capacity with the youth, increasing conversation by allowing all people from all walks of life become engaged with this gathering and then create content afterwards. Because Ayaj believes that through environmental journalism, um, we would be able to raise more environmental protection awareness as well. So with that, 50 stories have been published and both online and offline campaigns. IEDGE continues to make stories about the environment getting heard. So with that, it has a lot of achievements and recognitions as well. So here are some of them. So they become national winner, Filipino representative. They were awarded as well as Negros Young Heroes Award and Digital Youth Ambassador. So how to get involved? So support the movement, be a rainmaker, implement partnership, contribute stories, and customize environmental education. So you may contact them through the information. And once again, Ayaj is dedicated to empowering the youth to become proactive environmental stewards through journalism and storytelling. So let me end this presentation with a greeting, isang makakalikasang pasasalamat. This has been Maria, and thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.